I'd actually rather listen to Google talk than to speak myself, but I'll say a few words anyway. Good morning, Fas Asia, and welcome to Cambodia. As he said, I'm Greta Greathouse, and I'm the director of a new USAID project called Development Innovations. I'll get to that a little bit later. I have no PowerPoint, I have nothing today for you other than a few words, but I hope you'll like them. We're very excited about Fas Asia's first appearance here in Cambodia because there's such a vibrant tech community already, and events like this help to nurture that and help to expand it. I'd like to welcome the open source communities from Asia, all of the international developments and of course developers, and also all of the fabulous local techies, because Cambodia is full of them. I know that all of you working together are going to make this conference a great success. And I'd like to thank you for coming, whether your journey involves several airplanes or whether you simply crossed a bridge. Everyone is going to contribute to this. I would like to recognize the visitors that came from overseas, however. So if you came from another country, raise your hand and make a friendly, wow. There are more of them in the front than there are in the back, but I see some of you back there. That's good. Obviously, having the international input is what sets Fas Asia aside and makes it so particularly rich. But I'd also like to recognize the local tech sector. I've only been here 4 or 5 months, but I've been super, super impressed. The ambassador referred to the atmosphere. The atmosphere at these events is just stunning. I've been to many of them, to Boot Camp, to Mobile Forum, it seemed, Startup Week, Social Entrepreneur Week, and the energy of the youth of Cambodia is constantly an inspiration to me. I'd like to point out that the tech sector is growing every day. I think it has great promises for the future development of Cambodia, and I think that an event like this can only contribute to what's already a really important node of development here in the country. And I'd like to thank the members of the organizing committee. There's this core group of hardcore techies and just fabulous people that I see everywhere I go. I saw him the last time on a dance floor a couple of nights ago in Sihanoukville. He can move, he's a good dancer. And Kunila, I saw her most recently on Facebook when she was at Social Media Week in Malaysia, so welcome back. But the tech sector here is full of energy, it's full of creativity, and they work very, very hard to put these events together so that they can expand the audience for what they're doing and draw more people into it. So congratulations for all of your hard work. I'm going to talk just a little bit about my project, Development Innovations. It's an unusual project for USAID because it's very experimental. As you probably know, and if you don't know, I'm happy to admit that most donors prefer to put their money into things they're pretty sure will work. So that's why what they've done with the creation of this project is a little unusual, because it's really an experiment to see what it takes to spark change. We're here to try to encourage a more rapid uptake of technology for use by civil society organizations, so that there's an accelerated pace of social change in Cambodia. There's no recipe for doing that. We've put together some ideas. We're going to remain flexible and open, and we hope reactive. If something doesn't work, we'll try something else. But essentially, we're going to do this by working very closely with the local tech sector. We're going to encourage partnerships, consortiums of all sorts between those techies and the civil society organizations. We have a number of tools and technical assistance and types of support that we're going to add to that mix to try to encourage ideas to be created that then can be developed. I think we like to think of ourselves as an incubator of solutions. We're not an incubator for companies, and we're not building apps or products or services ourselves. We look to the local community to do that, but what we're creating is a space and some processes that we hope will facilitate that. A key thing of what we're doing in our brand new building, which we just moved into 2 weeks ago, it's still kind of noisy there, so it's nice to be here where there aren't drills and hammers going on. But we're creating a lab, we're calling it The Lab. That's not a very sexy name, but it's descriptive. The lab and the Innovation Resource Center are going to offer a variety of things that are useful to people that have ideas, and we're going to help them get together. We have meeting space, we have tools, we'll have a library, we're going to have a media and content lab where you can work on the content that's going out over the technology. We encourage you to gather there. We're even going to have a cafe downstairs on the ground floor. If that doesn't give us credentials, I don't know what does. Because I don't know, for the visitors, you'll soon discover this is a cafe society in the techie sense of the word, not the old-fashioned sense of the word. We hope that putting all of those ingredients together with a lot of technical assistance and a lot of outreach events, combined with a grant fund that you can read about online, will spark the kind of change we're looking for. And what we hope to see is that the civil society organizations that are working so hard to change Cambodia will find that they have a bigger outreach, a better impact, and maybe even work more efficiently because of the use of technology. Do we have one slide someplace, I think, that gives a screenshot? We have a website that's up. Our Facebook page has been up and pretty active since we joined. I'm just going to show those to you because it's part of our public face. We would encourage you to go to the website and sign in, register for the use of the lab. There it goes. It's development-innovations.org for the website. And then the Facebook is Development Innovations KH, although it goes under the name of Social Innovation Lab or Social Innovation Community. Also, I think if you Google Innovate Cambodia, you'll find it as well. These are places where you can find our events. We do a lot of programming. We have all sorts of outreach events to try to encourage all of you to come in and use our facilities. That includes some heavy-duty training that's going to be coming on in a few months. Nothing that's available in the market here. We're going to be doing training on managing the implementation of technical projects, training on such topics as human-centered design. We have all sorts of pitch sessions. We did our first one earlier in the week. We have lots of different interest groups working. We have innovations and actions. We have startup to be continued. We're launching Mobile Mondays here. We have a series of lectures on women in technology. So if any of you girls want to come back and lead one of those, that would be great. We look forward to working with all of you. I'm not going to take up more time because there's lots of stuff to get into today. We're thrilled to be here. We're happy with the atmosphere, and I hope that you will all really participate and dig into the many, many activities that are offered, because if you all do your jobs here, some magic will happen for Cambodia. Thank you.